It's week 1 of the National Football League, and we'll see who rules the skies in today's battle. It's the Seahawks and the Ravens, and it comes your way next.
The rain is falling, the fans are soaked, but here's the bottom line. We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season, and these two squads are going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they could earn the #1 draft pick in April or anything in between. And we've got the best seat in the house every step of the way.
Again, it'll be Hubbard. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. 3rd and goal, Jackson. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
First carry here for Ken Walker. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Back to Walker on first down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. They'll drop to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. 2nd down and 6 now. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and this will... Jackson. And it's caught. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Jackson's going to keep it. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson with career touchdown number 75. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson... Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
2nd and 13. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. He'll be dropped at the 30. The first broken tackle couldn't bust him free. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. They'll set up to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the read. Jackson now. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Flowers. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here. A chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Here's Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Jackson. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. Rashad Bateman already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Ravens are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to... Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Out of the gun now on third down. He'll buy some time right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 31-yard line. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So that kick gives them their first. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. They go play action here on first down. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Back to throw. This is Fant on the short completion. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Back to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
So out now is the Seattle field goal team. This from 42 yards out. And his kick is indeed good, and that'll get the deficit. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. In motion left goes a tight end.
Here's Walker to start the drive.
And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Looking to throw.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And Metcalf going to have the Seahawks 1st down as he'll get this to the 23-yard line.
A gain of 7, and the Seahawks 1st down.
He'll look to throw.
And that is incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll set up a throw. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Walker.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 1 yard.
They'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
He was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
They're going to look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the 1st time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
And they will rally and stop him short of 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll look to throw here.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Left side here, that's the tight end Fan. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Ken Walker.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Seahawks go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down. Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points. Now they're back down to a 1-score deficit.
Hubbard. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And you can forgive this defense just a bit here. They know how dangerous Lamar Jackson is running the football. Stopping him is in many ways a prime concern. So here, they're ready to react to the handoff on the option. And it costs them as this winds up a touchdown.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Back to throw here.
Going right back to Fant.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, they would have gotten a conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means he'll be It's Walker. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1 in one of our early window games here when Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of the season.
So for the Ravens, that'll be a happy locker room as they start the season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.